Why are defendants held in pre-trial detention before trial? Imagine being accused of a crime and waiting behind bars 4 months before your case even begins. It might seem unfair, but there are reasons courts keep some defendants detained before trial. When someone is arrested and charged with a crime, the court must decide whether they should stay in jail or be released while waiting for the trial. This decision depends on several factors to protect everyone involved. One main reason for pretrial detention is to make sure the defendant shows up for court. If someone is likely to skip their court dates, they could obstruct justice or delay the case. Courts want to prevent that by holding them in jail until the trial. Another reason is to stop the defendant from committing more crimes while waiting. If they are considered a danger to the community, keeping them detained reduces that risk. Courts also consider whether the defendant might interfere with witnesses or evidence. If there is a chance they could tamper with the investigation or intimidate witnesses, detention helps keep the process fair. But holding someone in jail before they are proven guilty can be controversial because it conflicts with the idea that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. That is why pretrial detention is usually reserved for cases where there is a real risk involved. Many legal mistakes happen around bail and releases options. For example, defendants or their lawyers might not argue effectively for reasonable bail or alternative conditions. Sometimes they do not present enough evidence of ties to the community or low flight risk. This can lead to unnecessary detention, which can harm the case and the person involved. Research shows that being in pretrial detention can make defendants more likely to plead guilty and accept harsher sentences. It also makes it harder for them to prepare a strong defense because they are cut off from their families, jobs, and support systems. This can cause long-term personal and legal problems. Financial factors also play a role. People without enough money may be unable to pay bail, leading to detention even if they are not dangerous. This often affects disadvantaged groups and minorities more, especially if they lack access to good legal help during bail hearings. To avoid legal mistakes, defendants should get experienced lawyers early. Lawyers can argue for reasonable bail or suggest other options like supervised releases or electronic monitoring. These alternatives can help keep defendants out of jail when appropriate. Courts and lawyers need to consider the broader effects of pretrial detention and work to minimize unnecessary holding. Understanding why defendants are detained before trial helps everyone make better choices and ensures the justice process remains fair and balanced.